Cần Thơ City is one of the 5 largest cities in Vietnam. Cần Thơ City is located in the center of the Mekong Delta. It has rainy and dry seasons with a temperate climate around the year. Cần Thơ City possesses a comfortable business environment with various ways of transportation, by land, water, and air. All of them provide strengths and potentials for Cần Thơ City, promising a wise and visionary choice for investors. Especially Kai Kui Port and the warehouses of Cần Thơ City are capable of receiving ships 10,000 to 20,000 ton. They are well invested with modern equipment, good services, and are convenient to roads, whose roadway is 20 to 35 meters wide, being directly linked to the Nam Sam Hao Road and less than 2 kilometers to the National Highway 1A. Electricity, clean water, telecommunication services well meet all requirements of enterprises operating in the industrial parks. With such favorable conditions, the export and import of goods can be done quickly and economically. Cần Thơ City has become an attractive destination for investors. The opening of big retailers like Metro, Big C, Co-op Mart, and Vinitex, and the successive appearance of finance banking system has demonstrated the attraction to Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City has planned for 8 industrial parks, 5 of which have been in operation. Industrial parks in Cần Thơ City are located at convenient place, easily accessible to both highway system and waterway transportation. They are also located at the center of raw material areas for agriculture and aquaculture products, seafood, and the center of human resource training of the Mekong Delta. Industrial products of Cần Thơ City not only supply domestic market, but are also exported to 100 nations and territories throughout the world. The processing of aquatic products is one of the strengths of Cần Thơ City. Presently, the exporters of aquatic products in Cần Thơ City have a self-sufficiency of 40 to 60% of raw materials for their own processing factories. This has helped enterprises possess high-quality raw materials, meeting strict guidelines when it comes to quality, and in our 3 big exporting markets, Japan, the US, and the EU. For the processing of exporting rice, Cần Thơ City has currently had 26 enterprises being eligible for rice exporting, being licensed by the Industry Commerce Ministry. Rice products of enterprises in Cần Thơ City have been exported to various markets like Russia, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Africa. Many enterprises such as Gentraco Joint Stock Company, Somehow Food Company have spent billions of VND to invest in technology in order to improve the processing productivity as well as the quality. Somehow Food Company has invested in automated equipment for packing small vacuum-sealed bags, meeting requirements of preserving rice for over 1 year. Our enterprise deals in the business of rice export in Cần Thơ City. We also benefit by favorable conditions of land and climate in the Mekong Delta for rice production. So in the past, we've been buying rice products for producing and processing and exporting rice to familiar markets. At present, in order to execute guidelines of the state with the spirit of working with farmers under Decision 62, we've invested in raw material areas such as Phom Dinh Ca Da districts to set up our own raw material area with high-quality rice seeds. And additionally, we have upgraded our machines and equipment in order to meet the demand for packing small bags for well-developed markets like the EU, the US, Mexico, and Australia. Now we've been perfecting the rice processing for small bag packing in order to satisfy well-developed countries' requirements of quality. Especially enterprises dealing in rice processing and exporting in Cần Thơ City have managed raw material sources by building zones for producing raw materials under standards of VIC-Gap, Global Gap, well meeting requirements of the most demanding markets. Agriculture in Cần Thơ City has been developed under the direction of concentrated production, applying high technology to setting up good big production zones with firm polyculture models. Through that, producing high-quality raw materials with low cost, creating profitable opportunities for investors to Cần Thơ City. Along with economic development, the perfect education system with 22 universities, colleges, and vocational training secondary schools training about 200,000 students a year has helped Cần Thơ City gain high-quality human resources satisfying requirements of investors, of which Cần Thơ University is in the top 100 schools in Southeast Asia. The school has had the cooperation with 150 institutes, schools, and international organizations, including Ghent University of Belgium. With its experience and prestige, the school has trained high-quality human resources in various majors such as biological technology, aquaculture, technology and techniques, agriculture, and the environment. Besides the university-level training, the school has also given postgraduate training to students inside and outside the country. Presently, besides our regular university-level training, the school will strengthen the postgraduate training program, including the cooperation with universities in overseas countries. For the third phase of the program of Belgium, we are carrying out the cooperation of 5 universities of Belgium and 5 universities of Vietnam for training 2 majors of foodstuff technology and aquaculture. Building up this cooperative program with the support of FIA program, it is hoped that the international cooperative programs will train better human resources for the Mekong Delta, especially human resources at the MA and PhD levels for newly founded universities inside the country. Apart from the system of universities, the system of colleges like Cần Thơ Vocational Training College and Cần Thơ Technical College have the capability of training high-quality technical workers serving in fields of industrial garment and engineering. Cần Thơ City is also the place for the Mekong Delta Rice Institute, the cradle for doing research and creating the best rice seeds for Vietnam by crossbreeding. Cần Thơ City is actually the ideal destination for international as well as domestic tourists, with particular features of the region closely connected with the gardens and waterways. Besides the large-scale Mekong tourism village, Cần Thơ City has had many other attractive destinations with various models. For example, Vam San Fruit Garden in the Mekong Commune, Phom Dinh District, Ba Công Tourism Garden in Lom Thuin Ward, Binh Thuy District. Coming to Cần Thơ City, visitors not only enjoy delicious fruits, but also experience other interesting services, such as going fishing, watching pig races and dog races, and wallowing in sweet melodies of the traditional music called Dun Ca Tai Tu. Cai Ran Floating Market, with simple but unique characteristics, is also a fascinating destination for visitors from afar. Especially, the new tourism service called Homestay has been favored by foreign tourists because it offers them opportunities to discover many exciting things. Cần Thơ City is located at the center of the Mekong Delta. When speaking of Vietnam, people often refer to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and the Mekong Delta. The Delta is really a fascinating destination. When coming to Vietnam, we can't help visiting the Mekong Delta. And if we don't come to Cần Thơ City, it is considered we don't know anything about the Mekong Delta. Cần Thơ City has a floating market, very nice ancient house standing next to the place that was chosen for a scene in the film The Lover of Marguerite Duras. This city also has very beautiful parks and canals where we can enjoy relaxation by bicycles, motorbikes, as well as boats. In brief, when arriving in Vietnam, we shouldn't forget visiting Cần Thơ City. With nearly 200 hotels and about 5,000 rooms, Cần Thơ City has well satisfied the demands for relaxation for both domestic and international tourists. With such strengths and advantages, Cần Thơ City is actually the gateway to the lower section of the Mekong River, strongly supporting the development of the Mekong Delta and having influence in Southeastern Asia. It is the ideal destination for both domestic and international investors.